Welcome to today's stream of your Lady Elks hosting the Morenci Wildcats. Wayne will be here right at game time, but until then you can watch the teams as they get ready and warm up out there.
Who do you get it from? Let me guess. Depends on the day, huh? They already kicked her out because of you. Kick her out. Actually, one of the girls that pitches, her grandpa goes in for it.
Hot.
Cold. I don't know if they do it for the state.
All right. Good, but this is not working. I think I got it. Yeah. I was just making sure Lily had everything turned on. All right. Sorry for the delay, getting ready to start here. Just got here from the school. First pitch of the game. And strike on the inside corner by Ryan. Defensive alignment the same as it usually is. We got Webster, Penrod, Walker, and Wiltbank around the outside. Ariola, Hebner, and Finch on the outfield. Harmeal pitching and Taisley Newman catching. First two balls to the batter were strikes. And strike three right down the middle. Oh, they called it a ball. Sorry, I was a little ahead. But that looked really good to me. Strike three. Taisley picks it up and throws it at first for the out. So drop third strike, picks up and throws out at first. Hernandez up to bat. Foul ball. Fouls out of the back or the backstop. Strike one. Little high. 1-1. Strike two on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the first. Down low, 2-2. Nice pick up by Taze as that was in the dirt. Outside, full count. As that was wide of the plate. Should be a good game today. Morenci beat Tombstone by 1 about a week and a half ago, and we just beat Tombstone by 4 the other day, so it should be a good game. Foul ball, past third base. Count remains full. Beautiful weather today, not too hot, not too cold, a little cloudy, but beautiful day here in Round Valley today. It's been nice this year. They haven't froze out of any games. Had nice weather. High, ball 4. Ryan misses with a changeup. Hernandez is on first. Brings up Jones. Down low and inside. 1-0. Strike one down the middle. 1-1 the count. Line drive to center field over at Skylar's head. Bounces to the fence. Runners on first, second, and third after the double. As Jones hits that one to the fence. So 1 out, 2 on in scoring position for Morenci. Brings Salazar up. Outside, ball 1. High, ball 2. 2-0. High, ball 3 gets by Taze, but bounces right back to Tasley on that wild pitch. 3-0. Oops. Strike on the outside corner, low. About knee-high fastball. 3-1. Strike 2. Outside corner. Salazar swings through that in full count. Foul ball back to the screen. Another foul ball back. Count remains full. Hit the second base. Throw to first for the out. Run will score. Hernandez in the score. Jones will remain at second. So 2 out now. With Jones on second. Madrigal will be up to bat. Inside low. Foul ball down the first base line, 1-1. Another foul ball, left field. 1-2 still. Two down, one on. 1 run already in from Morenci. Here in the top of the first. Inside, 2-2. Strike 3, chase the high fastball. So 1 run in, 1 left for Morenci after a hit and a walk.
How you been?
Good. How you guys?
Doing pretty good, man.
Good. No, some of the girls walked over.
Yeah, but like, I see those girls. We walk better, you know. We cut our bike. We have better clutch. No.
Look at the butt. Yeah. Now for your Elks here in the bottom of the first will be Finch, Penrod, and Walker.
No, I don't think he did. Really, Jordan? That's the problem. I don't want that, Jordan. I know where you work. You take everything. I've got to be in the air. I don't want that. I'll take care of you. Okay. Okay. I know. Good. How are you, sir? Good. Hey, down.
No canopy, you say?
Nope.
Why not?
It was actually St. John's canopy.
Oh, actually?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. It should be.
Oh, they're already up one?
Yeah. All right, Brandon Finch sends batter's box as we start this bottom of the first inning. Morenci had 1-0. First pitch to Brand's high, ball one. Ball two, inside. Brent hits it in the gap. Shortstop picks it up. Brent beats out the throw. Safe at first on the infield single. One on, no outs. Penrod up to bat. So Finch hit that in the gap between second and sort of shortstop and third. Able to make it as the shortstop had range back and able to throw it. And Penrod with a little blooper over shortstop's head for another single. So 2 on with 2 singles. Brings up Walker with no outs. Outside and high on a changeup. 1-0. Outside and low, 2-0. Three and 0 outside. Ball gets by catch. Runners move up. Kelt's little loop right up the middle. Gets by a second baseman into center field. Throw in home. 2 runs will score. Kelsey down to second on the throw. So 2 RBIs for Kelsey. Carla up with no outs still. First inning. Kelsey on second. Down low, ball 1. High, ball 2. Foul ball back. 2-1. Line shot in the left field for a base hit. Kelsey will move up 1. Carla goes to third on the throw. Goes second, so 2 on base. Brings up Ryan with 2 on, no outs. Elks already with 2 in here in the first. Ryan lets the high one go by, ball 1. Swing and strike 2. Inside pitch. 1-1. Ryan with the ball down the right field line. It's going to be close. It's fair. Ryan retreats to first. Safe there. So another single for the Elks as that one sliced down the right field line. Lands fair. Kelsey come in. Carla moves up to third. Ruth at bat. Still no outs. 2 on, 3 in. High ball 1. Ruth swings that one just a little out of the strike zone. 1-1. With the fly ball to right field, Carla tags up and tag for the first out. Ryan goes back to first, and Carla comes in to score. Ryan down to second will make it easy as the ball gets in the center fielder, but Ryan stays there. So RBI for Ruth on the fly out. 4-1. Autumn Webster up. High ball 1. Autumn swings at the one down the middle. 1-1. Just misses it. Loba in the dirt. Catch able to stop it. Ball 2. Down low. 3-1. High. Ball 4. Autumn will take her base. Got Ryan on second and Autumn on first. Brings up Skylar Hebner with just 1 out here in the first, bottom of the first. Down low, ball 1. Ryan's on the third, will make it. Ryan will make it in the third. And Autumn moves up to second. So 2 runners in scoring position now for Skylar. A little high. Ball 2. Strike right down the middle, 2-1. Swing and strike 2, 2-2. Lunged at that one just a little. Ball 3 as that one's in the dirt. Ball 4. Brings up Tazy Newman as Skylar's on first. So bases loaded, 1 out. Taze and then Finch back up. Tazy with a fly ball, but foul over the first base dugout. Ball high, 1-1. Tazy fouls that one back to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice job by Tazy laying off that one just high. 2-2. Ball low and inside. Full count. Full count to Tazy. 1 out. Your base is loaded for the Elks. Line shot. Deep, deep. And over the fence for a grand slam by Tazy. So 8-1 after that grand slam by Tazy. As she carries it over the left field fence into the wind. Brings up Bryn Finch. Timeout by Morenci. All right, Bryn Finch back up for the second time this inning. Led us off with an infield single. Fouls that one back to screen. Line shot by Bryn just off the top of the shortstop's glove for I believe. I don't know if that'll be an error or single. Nice hard hit though. Just went right off the top of the shortstop's glove. Wasn't able to quite reach up high enough to get that. Brings up Penrod. Penrod had a little bloop single over shortstop her first time at bat. Turns around the bunt, pulls it back, and strike. Going down, throw it down. Penrod goes to third, still second, goes to third on the throw. One strike on Penrod. Little fly to right, missed. Right fielder error on the first baseman. On the right fielder for an error. Finch will score. And Penrod on first. Brings up Walker. Kelsey had 2 RBIs her first time at bat. Looks like that might hit off her wrist or something. They're checking out the right fielder here. Little break in the action. Your Elks will play tomorrow in Pinion. Game time will be 2:30. And 2:30 tomorrow. And then 6 o'clock on Wednesday in Winslow. And then back home on Saturday at 2 against, can't remember who we play Saturday. I want to say Northland Prep, but I could be wrong. Kelsey outside to Kelsey and in the dirt. 1-0. Kelsey has a hot shot to second. Picked up by second. And the throwing error. So 2 runners on as threw it to second. Second baseman misses it. So 2-1, still with just 1 out. As a number of errors here in the first inning by Morenci. Just keeps giving us opportunities to score. We've had some good hits, but also a few errors by Morenci here. Brings Carla up to bat for her second time. She had a sharp single to left field her first time up. So 2 on, 1 out. High. Nice job by catcher getting up to get that. That was way high. Low and inside, 2-0. It's got to be frustrating as a pitcher when you throw a good pitch and hits right to somebody and they're still in there and they get on. Foul ball back over the screen, 2-1. All right, 3-1. Ball 4 also misses high. Bases loaded again. Brings up Ryan up to bat. Ryan had a single her first time up down the right field line that just hit fair. So 9-1. Bases loaded again after Taisley hit the home run. Just looking at scores earlier, I thought this would be a close game, and it still might end up. First inning's kind of been wild for us. High ball 1 to Ryan. As we put up 9 already and still looking for more. Ryan smack in the left center. 2 runs will score, and Ryan will go into second and Carla into third. So Penrod and Walker will score, brings up Wilbank. 11-1 your score here in the first inning still. Ruth had an RBI fly out her first time out. Lays off a high pitch, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. High, 3-0. Gets by catch, but Carla wisely stays at third. Ball 4 rotates your base. Base is loaded once again. Brings up Autumn Webster. Looks like we might have a pitching change here for Morenci. Good, how you doing, bud? So number 14 in pitching for Morenci here. Still in the first inning, bases loaded. Elks have already put up 11 runs with just 1 out. Number 14 pitching is Hernandez, who was a third baseman. Looks like Hernandez and Jones will just trade places here. Actually, pitcher moves to first base. So just move people around, it looks like. Hernandez will be pitching now. Autumn up with the bat. You know, it's been so long since she's up, I can't remember what she did the first time. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Strike on the same spot, right on the inside corner. 0-2. High. Ball gets by, but not far enough. Back toward the catcher. Ball 1, strike 2. High inside. 2-2. High. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Autumn. Comes back from the 0-2 count. little one hopper to second. And Ruth interfered with the second baseman, so double play on that as there was interference. Ruth was out at second on the throw on the thing, and then Autumn out at first because of the interference by Ruth. So 3 outs there. So after one complete, 11-1 for your Elks.
Why'd they call her out first base?
Second baseman when she went to throw the ball first.
Oh.
Yeah. First. No, well, yeah, the umpire. So the guy out behind second, but yeah, he run into second base when he went to throw the ball instead of sliding or getting down. Yep.
They had that little.
All right. Defensive alignment for Elks will remain the same as we head to the second inning.
Kelsey was responsible either RBI and a double.
And those all 3 of those were shots. It was like, ooh. Well, the double is probably the hardest hit one of the bunch, but it never got higher than the fence, so that's the only reason it didn't go over. It was just it was just like this. It was just line drive right at the fence. It might have got 4 feet off the ground the whole time. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. All right, Ryan pitching. Bastine bunting on first pitch. That'll be a foul. Bastine and then Martinez and Strong. Call of the ball looks really good. 1-1. Strike outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh. Outside 2-2, as that just misses outside. High 3-2. Strike 3, swinging. Nice pitch by Ryan. Looked like she took just a little bit off of that one as Bastine was ahead on the swing. Brings up Martinez. Inside and low. Swing and strike 1, 1-1. As Martinez laid on the swing. Swing and strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's going down. Martinez, strike 3. Strike right down the middle to Martinez. Sorry, Strong up with 2 outs here. That's 2 strikeouts so far for Ryan. Swinging strike 2. Swinging strike 3. Ryan strikes out the side. So 1.5 in the books. 11-1.
Let's go, hustle.
Yeah, he is.
Here we go, let's go.
Hebner up here in the second. Walked her first time. Be her second at bat here in the second inning. And she walked and then came around to score on the Newman grand slam. Behind her on that pitch. 1-0. Line shot past off third baseman's glove. Penrod will go into, Hebner will go into first on that error by the third baseman. Taisley Newman up. Taisley, like I just said, hit that grand slammer last time up. Tays turns around the bunt, pulls it back. And Skyler goes down to second on the wild pitch. Inside, 2-0. Three and 0 outside. 3-0 to count to Newman. Line shot right down third base line. Fair. At least a double for Taisley. Penrod will come in. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm calling her Penrod today. Hebner come in and score. 12-1. Nice line drive. Single right down third. Double nice down the third base line by Taisley. Bring Finch up for the third time this game. Finch is 1 for 2. Inside, ball 1. High, 2-0. Foul ball. As Bryn follows that one off her leg. Says she's fine. High, 3-1. Little bloop right to caught by a second baseman right in front of second base by Finch. Newman has to stay at second. Kyler Penrod up to bat. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. 12-1 your score. Lifts a high fly to center field. Center fielder calls for it and makes the catch for the second out. Walker up to bat with 2 outs here. Taisley still at second. Kelsey 1 for 2 in the day with 2 RBIs. High fly to left field. Left field calls for it and makes the catch for the third out. So Elks able to tack on 1 run in the bottom of the second after 2 complete. 12-1 for your Lady Elks.
Somebody get a warm-up catcher.
Ryan pitching as we go into the third. The rest of the defense is the same. Number 8 hitter, Couts. Steps in the box for Morenci. Squares around a bunt. Pulls it back, low, ball 1. First pitch was in the dirt. One hopper to Autumn at first, who picks it up and steps on her base for the first out. Brings up Farrell.
We good? All right. Have a great day.
Whoa! I took the batter in the batter's box head off there. Foul ball, the first pitch. Sorry. Batter in the batter's box about got her on that one. So Farrell fouls it off. 0-1. Shot to Kyler. Kyler tries to backhand it and error. And Farrell's on first. Top of the lineup up with Weishman. Weishman struck out her first time up. Hard shot to first. Autumn picks it up, steps on her base, and able to get the out as Farrell moves up to second. So 2 out, 1 on. Hernandez steps in the batter's box. Sorry, Jones steps into the batter's box. Strike on a changeup by Ryan. Nice changeup. Outside, 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. Foul off her foot. Jones did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3, swinging. Gets Jones looking up, swinging on strike 3. 1 left on base on error by Round Valley. No runs. 2.5 in the books. 12. Should be 12-1 is what I have. Yeah, that's what Game Changer does too. Hernandez back in at pitcher. Carlo will lead us off here in the 3rd inning. A single and a walk so far. High ball 1. As that was way over the catcher's head. High fly. Got a little underneath that one. It's going to be trouble, and it drops in. Hit in the right spot there. Carlo on first. Ryan up to bat. They all just kind of sit there and watched it, and it hit kind of between all 3 of them. Zoe Hamlin will run for Carla.
Running for 10.
Ryan up to bat. Armio 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs on the day. Fouls that one back. Chase way out in front of a changeup, 0-2. Ryan hits a hot shot between third and short for a hit, and it gets by left fielder. Zoe comes all the way around. Ryan will dig into third and hit it for single and a 2-base error. Zoe scores 13-1. Ruth 0 for 0 on the day. She's had a walk and a sacrifice. Outside, high. Ryan's coming in and will make it as no one's covering. Ryan will score 14-1 as the Elks have scored 2 on 2 errors by Morenci. Little high, 2-0. Nice job by Ruth laying off that high pitch. I know she likes them. Three and 0 as that one misses outside. Ruth lines a single into left field. Still no outs. 2 in so far for your Elks. Ruth at first base. Autumn up to bat. Autumn 0 for 1 today with a walk. Strike. Throw down and stolen base on that by Ruth. And ball gets by the shortstop. Stolen base for Ruth. 0-1 to count to Autumn. Strike 2 right on the inside corner. Lays off the high pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Autumn. High, 2-2. High fly to center, should be in the hole for a single. Ruth has to hold up at second base. Just a little fly mid center field. Center fielder ain't able to come in get it. So 2 on now, still no outs. Hebner up. Hebner's 0 for 1 on the day with a base on ball. Line up the middle for an error. So an error by shortstop as she tried to just flip it with her glove and never got off the ground. So 15 to 1. Taisley up. Taisley 2 for 2 with 5 RBIs on a grand slam and a double. Another hard hit down the line and past the left fielder. Should be another double for Taisley. And it will be. Another double for Taisley. Taisley with 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a home run. Brings in Autumn. And Hebner on to third. Top lineup up. Finch back up 1 for 3 with a single. Strike. As that one finds the inside corner. Foul ball back to the screen. 0-2. Still no outs here. As the Elks have added on 3 more. Still no outs here in the third. Strike on the inside corner for the first out as Finch goes down looking. Penrod up. Taisley at second. Skyler at third. Foul pitch. Foul ball back to the screen on that pitch by Hernandez. They know, Greg. They know.
Yeah, I know.
She turned her back.
Little short hopper and dropped. And out at third as Taze tried to go to third, but one row would come in, so an error on shortstop allows the first baseman, but then fielder's choice Taze out at third, so 2 outs with Walker up to bat as Skyler comes in. 17 to 1. Down low in the dirt. 1-0. Fouls it back. 1-1. Rips one down the right field line. That will be a double. Oh, bounce over the fence. So ground rule double. So Penrod will have to stop at third. Ground rule double by Walker. Carla up to bat. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Carla 1 for 2 with the single. Call a strike on the outside. Looked a little too far outside from my point of view. And safe at home on that wild pitch as Penrod comes home. 18. And Walker moves up. $18 to 1. 1-1 the count to Carla. High and outside. Walker's coming home. Walker will make it easily. So bases cleared after 2 wild pitches by Hernandez. 19. Base is empty now. Ball 3 in the dirt. 3-1. Another strike called outside. 3-2. High and inside. Ball 4. Carly walks to first. Brings up Ryan. Ryan's 3 for 3 on the day. It's nice when different people in the lineup pick you up every day. The other day it was Kelsey. Went 3 for 4 with 6 of the 7 RBIs. Today Ryan, Taisley are hitting. The whole lineup's actually had at least 1 hit today. Ryan 3 for 3. Strike on the inside corner. Ryan hits one foul. Little bit ahead of a changeup. I went to the count to Ryan. Ryan is 2 hopper to third. Third flips it over. And nice pickup by first baseman. As the ball was in the dirt, first baseman picks that up for the out. Elks add on a few more, so after 3 complete, 19 to 1. This is not the kind of game I expected. I believe it's Salazar in the box for Morenci. First pitch says it's high. Ball one. Strike. 1-1. Swing and strike 2. 1-2 the count to Salazar. Foul back. Another foul out of play. High. Ryan comes with a changeup, just misses a little high. 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Strikeout for Ryan. Brings up Madrigal goal. Madrigal 0 for 1. And fair ball. A little bloop just in back at third base. So a single. Ruth unable to find that. So Salazar on first with 1 out. Bastine up to bat. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. High. Wild pitch. Madrigal moves to second base. Strike 2 swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Bastine. 1 out. 1 on. Just a little low. 2-2. Outside and low again. 3-2. Foul back. Down the left field line, but foul out of play. 3-2 the count to Bastine. Another foul ball. As she's fouled off the last three with a 3-2 count. Little shot down third. Ruth picks it up. Throw and fakes her out, but runners are safe as Ruth tries to get the runner off third. As I don't know if slow as that was going, if she had a chance to get the runner going to first. So 2 on now with 1 out. With Martinez up to bat. Foul back. Smile. Swing and strike 2. Ryan quickly had 0-2. Just misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and strike 3. That's Ryan's 8th strikeout of the game. So 2 outs with 2 on. Strong batting. Down low, 1-0. Fouls it back, 1-1. Strike 2. As that one gets down the middle. Catch is strong looking. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Just a little high, 2-2. Swing and strike 3. 9th strikeout of the game for Ryan. So after 3.5, 19-1 for your Lady Elks. Got another inning to go. So in the first 3 innings, the Elks collected 13 hits, scored 19 runs. There's been 11 errors on Morenci so far, which accounted for a lot of the runs. We have had 13 hits though, so we have hit well even without the errors. Going in the bottom 4th, 19-1. Looks like Wiltbank, Webster, and Penrod. Sorry, Ebner. Why am I doing that today? Ruth, Autumn, and Skylar. Wilbank steps in the batter's box. First pitch to her outside. Ball 1. Down the right field line, but foul. 1-1. Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ruth one for 1 on the day with a single and sacrifice and a base on balls. 3-1 to count as that one misses behind her. Ruth fouls it down the third base line. Full count. Ruth hits it right at third baseman. Third baseman picks it up on 2 hops and throws it to first in time for the out. I believe here in the bottom of the 4th, that's the first time that Morenci's got the leadoff batter out. Brings up Autumn Webster. Autumn with a mile-high fly. Third baseman's calling, striking him back, and third baseman able to make a ice cream cone out of that, but makes the catch as the wind gusted about the time she went for the catch and blew it almost back to home plate. Asiano batting for Skylar here. First pitch inside. Foul back, 1-1. As the wind picks up here in Round Valley, foul's starting to move in. Another foul, 1-2. Asiano behind the count, 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Dribbler down third, but foul. Little pop fly towards second. It's going to be trouble, and second baseman able to range back and get that for the third out. 3 out, 3 up, 3 out that inning. First time the Elks have went in order this game. Heading into the fifth, Elks up by 18. Ryan will head back out for a fifth inning worth of work here. Up by 18. Looks like everybody else will remain the same. Skyler will go back into center field. JV plays after this. I'd like to thank all those that sponsor our Round Valley activities that make this and all other events possible for us to stream. I thank Wes for the equipment that allows us to do this, broadcast to those folks that can't make it to our games. We appreciate all our community does for our student athletes and for our community. Number 11, batting for Morenci as we start off the fifth, Coates. Coates swings at the first pitch, strike, as Ryan comes in with a changeup. Little flare, and caught by Autumn. Nice running catch by Autumn Webster there. She comes in right on the first base line and catch that. Nice job by Autumn as she comes in. Basket catch. Brings up Wishman. Ball. That misses just a little high. High, ball 2. Ryan passed Autumn at first for a single by Wishman. One on, one out. Hernandez steps in the batter's box. Outside, ball 1. Ball 2 low. So it's starting to pick up now. Try to get these 2 outs here and get out of here. Inside, 2-0. Ball 4, sorry, 3-0, that was ball 4 as that one misses high, 2 on. Just 1 out with Jones stepping in the batter's box. High, ball 1 to Jones. Swing and strike one, 1-1. Ryan comes back with a strike down the middle. Little flare to first base. Infield fly. And 3 outs as the runner on second led off on that infield fly. Caught by Autumn and threw down to second for the 3rd out. So final score 19-1 in favor of your Lady Elks. Like I said at the start of the game, I expected a much closer game. And good hitting, good defense, good pitching by your Elks today. Final score 19-1. Back in action tomorrow as the ladies travel to Pinion, however you want to say it. So hang around for the JV game here.
See you later, cowboy.
See you, bud.
You good?
Oh, always.
Hey, Jake doing all right? School?
Yep. I think he's got a C. Yeah, he's got a C still. He's just missing a couple assignments. All right, no, he up. Unless he didn't tell me about it, because I haven't seen it. It's not in the box.
I called him. I said, just like your dad, you don't tell the truth. I told him. Yeah.
So I know he's missing a couple assignments. How you doing? Good.
After you stay up on your grades, pretty good.
Yeah, they're right up to date.
Well, are you going for the big game?